Right, guys, we're in the 10th season now. How are they going to do this year? Think they might win the league. We know they're going to get some really, really good players and sell probably some really good players. And yes, new save, new experiment is coming. I won't tell you what it is. It's being worked on now. And you're going to like it. People have been asking for it. I'm going to do it. Right, let's get into this Newcastle save and see how they've done. Right, guys, welcome back to this Newcastle experiment. Right, have they still kept the same manager or anything? We're going to have to check. This is season 10, the 10th episode. Right, what have they done? Transfers they've got in. We're in November at the moment. Just have a quick look how they're doing first before transfers. I will get into it, do not worry. Right, managers. Jose Mourinho still here. 6 years at the club, 319 days. He's won the league once and he's won 10 cups. 10 cups. That is a lot since being at Newcastle. Right, where are they in the league at the moment? They sit in 5th place, 24 points. Quite a bit behind Man United actually. They're going to have to make a surge towards the end of the season. Right. We're looking at, see how they've been getting on. A load of sea of green, to be fair. Drew with Barcelona, 2-2 in the Champions League Group Stage C. Beat Bolton in the Carabao Cup. Beat Celtic in the Champions League Group C. Beat Besiktas, Champions League Group C. Beat Everton in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Beat Besiktas again. Right, so then they're going to get qualified from Champions League, definitely. And they're doing well in the Cups as well. So, hopefully, going to go really well. Right, let's go into the transfers. Outs first. Quite a lot of outs, to be fair. Julio Alvarez has gone for £14 million to Burnley. 28-year-old. Not bad. Didn't really do much for Newcastle. Been on loan a lot of the time. Good piece of deal, I would have thought there. Sergio Regulio, gone to Wolves for 38 mil. Now, I would say this is a bad piece of negotiating here. Shouldn't have let him go. And 38 for him. He's 31, I know, but he's been an outstanding player for Newcastle. 100 appearances, 3 goals. They don't need him, I suppose, because they got that much money. They can do what they want as long as financial fair play allows it. Vedat Hayak, gone to Borussia Dortmund, 20 million. Could rise to 23. 25-year-old Turkish player. He's not bad. 64 appearances for Newcastle. 3 goals. And so far in his Dortmund career, made 1 appearance. Not a bad player if you do say so. Dnepro's gone on loan to Roma. Nothing really else there apart from Neres. Gone to Napoli on loan. He's 31 now, I suppose. Pace is going down a little bit in stamina and strength. 144 appearances for Newcastle. 39 goals. Good return. And he's doing brilliantly. He's boshing it at Napoli. 9 appearances with 3 goals. Right, the ins. See who they've got in. Show you the top one last. Omar Zamani from Haugesund. I think that's Norway. Yeah, Norway. Not a bad player, young player, 16-year-old, Norwegian attacking midfielder. I think this guy's going to be very good. Aggression, 19. Going to get a lot of cards. Good technical as well. Hasn't played a game yet. Maybe they're going to loan him out or what, I do not know. Diego Rosa from Sepe, £32 million Brazilian. Defensive midfielder. Looks like a rock of a player. Passing 16. Work rate 16. Vision 16. Agility. Stamina. A lot of 16s. Not a bad player. 2 appearances so far. Looking so strong, Newcastle are. Pedro Nieto, £40 million from Man United. 16s again, but a dribbling of 17. 28-year-old. 7 appearances so far and 1 goal. So they're not scared to buy the older player or the younger player. They're just mixing it up. Angelo Bacuna, £51 million from Ajax. 23-year-old, 19 bravery. That is what you want to see. Good, brave player. 7 appearances, 1 goal so far. An actual international at the age of 23 for Holland. Thomas Stepek. Really cheap, this guy. 24-year-old goalkeeper. He's worth 7 million here. Picked him up for that cheap. From Slavia Prague. And that's a decent keeper. That's a brilliant bit of play, that is. To get him for that cheap, 70k. Bernard Lambert from Borussia Dortmund, 93 mil. 120k a week wages. God, sea of red. Determination, 19. Not very brave. Flair. Acceleration, pace. Canadian 23-year-old. 5 appearances, 1 goal. See by the end of the season, this guy's going to have some goals. It's a guarantee. And then Marco van Hooligan. PSG, £105 million. 275k a week. After tax. Boom. Oh, look at this. Composure. Decisions, off the ball, positioning, vision. Guy's a beast. 7 appearances, 4 goals already. Oh, but Jesus. This guy is good. He's going places. Right, we're going to skip all the way through now to the end of the season in June. And we'll see if they've won the league, how they've done in Champions League and everything. Guys, please remember, subscribe to the channel if you like these experiments. Click that bell notification so you never miss one of these experiments. Like, share, all of that stuff. I appreciate it so, so much. Guys, I'm starting to develop a new experiment. I'm not going to say what the experiment is. You will see. You will love it. People have been voting for it. And not long before it's going to be coming out. Just got to do the finishing touches. Going to be a banger. Right, let's go through to June and see where they've ended up. Right, here we are back with this Newcastle save. We're in June, the 1st of June now. Season's ended. How have they done? Have they still got Jose Mourinho? Let's check. Jose Mourinho still there. 7 years, 158 days. God, he is a beast for this club. Right, have a look how they have done in the league and all around. Look at that. Smashed Celtic in the Champions League. So they got through. They had Man United in the Carabao Cup. Beat them 3-1 in the quarter-final. Maybe it's another cup coming. They beat Peterborough 3-0 in the FA Cup 3rd round. Is that a win or is that a loss? Just about beat Liverpool 3-3. Must have been on penalties in the semi-final leg 1. Oh no, it's leg 1. They beat Southend in the FA Cup 4th round, 3-0. Then they did end up beating Liverpool in the second leg in the Carabao Cup semi-final, 3-1. They are doing amazing, especially in the Cups. They lost against Arsenal in the league, 2-1. They beat AC Milan away, 2-1 in the Champions League knockout group 1, stage 1. They beat West Ham in the FA Cup 5th round. They're still going. Or they did lose in the final to Arsenal, who beat them in the league. 3-2. Wow. Extra time. They beat Milan in the second leg, so they're through in the Champions League. Beat Manchester City 3-2 in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. Lost in the first leg of the quarter-final in the Champions League. And then smashed them in the second 3-0. They beat Aston Villa on neutral ground, 3-1, obviously at Wembley. They beat Bayern in the semi-final of the Champions League, leg 1, and then beat them again. They're through to a Champions League final. Lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup final, and then lost to Man United in the Champions League final. That's they lost in the final in the FA Cup, lost in the final in the Champions League, and lost in the final of the Carabao Cup. God damn. They've lost in the final of every single cup. Must be jinxed or something. Well, show you the league. They finished second. Second. Right. Transfers. Any more for any more? It was up to Neres. Bruno Fernandes gone to West Ham. £2.7 million. He's 34. Good piece of business there. That's really it. Don't need to show you the rubbish ones. They've loaned Wagner out, who is a very, very good player actually. 23-year-old. You know, he hasn't had no game time yet, but he's loaned out to Brighton. Good bit of piece of player. If he's not playing and he's young, got potential, loan him out. Best advice I can give to you. Righty, righty, tighty. Bought one more player from Seville. £94 million. God. Siaka Yayo. Ivorian 23-year-old. Oh, he's a beast. Really good player. Been having a lot of red cards. 10 appearances, 1 goal. Decent player. Not bad. So Newcastle have been doing really, really well. I mean, they've still got Atananga, hot prospect Zamori, Haaland. Obviously, he's still banging goals at 28. 185 appearances. 92 goals. That is a good ratio. Over half. He's just a beast. And I'll have to show you Atananga because this guy. Look at the stats. Oh, making me sweat. He's a beast. An animal of a player. Any player, any team would want this guy on their team. Definitely. 94 appearances, 34 goals, a legend at 25. God, just good. Right guys, please remember, subscribe to the channel. Come on if you're new. Click that bell notification so you won't miss any of these videos I bring out. Come on guys. Any chance you could possibly just, ramp it up. Get me to that 1,000 subscriber mark. On 670 odd. Come on guys. I would appreciate it so much to know you guys are loving my videos. Right guys. Catch you in the next video and new experiment on the way. Peace.